The entire world is now watching to determine what one country is going to do. This could actually start World War III. And this war will likely include Israel, Iran, Russia, and the United States. Now, today I want to break down what's going on, the warning that Russia just sent, the warning that the U.S. has also sent, and what we are expecting moving forward. I'm going to break all this down in just a moment, but all I ask is one thing. It takes 2 seconds. Go ahead, hit that like button if you enjoyed these daily updates. And now, let's begin. So I have been saying for quite some time that we are getting closer and closer to a world war. According to multiple U.S. officials, we have never seen threats this bad. Just look at this. Israel tells the U.S. it will limit its expected strike on Iran to military targets, according to officials. But it's this statement. It says Israel said it does not plan to immediately target nuclear or oil facilities in Iran, the official said. In Lebanon, Israel struck a Christian village in northern Lebanon, killing 21 and angering UN officials who are calling for an investigation. Okay. The reason why I highlighted immediately target nuclear or oil facilities in Iran is because the word immediately. According to experts, they believe that the reason why Israel is telling the world that they are not going to target nuclear or oil facilities in Iran and they're just going to go after military targets is simple. It's an escalation. It's not the final straw. If you go and target the nuclear facilities, that right there would be pretty much a declaration of war. Now, here's the reason why I'm bringing this up. Look at this. It says Russia tells Israel to not even consider attacking Iranian nuclear facilities. Now, I want to read a little bit of this to you, okay? Because now Russia is saying, don't even consider it. The United States has been trying to get an answer from Benjamin Netanyahu out of Israel, but we are not getting anything. Benjamin Netanyahu has not done what President Biden or the U.S. have asked over the past year, done nothing. And now we got a new deadline where on November 12th, if Israel doesn't provide any humanitarian aid to Gaza, the United States is actually going to pull the military aid. So we're going to see what happens there. But let's look at this. Let's read this. It says Russia is warning Israel to not even consider striking Iranian nuclear facilities, according to the state news agency TASS. It says after Iran's missile attack on Israel on October 1st, there has been speculation that Israel could strike Iran's nuclear facilities as it has long threatened to do so. It goes on to say, right here, we have reportedly warned and continued to warn to caution Israel against even hypothetically considering the possibility of a strike on Iranian nuclear facilities and nuclear infrastructure. It goes on to say this would be a catastrophic development and a complete negation of all existing principles in the area of ensuring nuclear safety. It says it was not clear in what form Moscow had conveyed such a message to Israel. Now, what you need to understand is this. The United States is going to back Israel. As of right now, because again, our president is President Joe Biden, as of right now, we got, 19 days left until the upcoming election. At that point, President Biden will simply have his lame duck session where he'll have a couple months, 2 to 3 months, where he'll pretty much just buy his time and then he will leave sometime in January. Now, who takes over, whether it's Vice President Kamala Harris or former President Donald Trump, that we do not know. But if it's Vice President Kamala Harris, this issue over in the Middle East is likely not going to stop. If it's former President Donald Trump, well, I don't know exactly what he's going to do, but he says he has a plan. So we'll see. But I want to keep reading this to you, okay? And this is the reason why. Because of the immediate, that word right there. We've seen multiple reports, and Israel and Israeli officials have said the exact same thing, that they do not plan to immediately target nuclear or oil facilities. Okay? But eventually, that would be the plan, is if Israel decides to attack Iran, which they have already decided they're going to do, and it's going to be military targets. Iran has already told Israel, do not retaliate. If you retaliate, we will just retaliate back. We will just increase the amount of attacks that we conduct on you. We'll send more ballistic missiles. Again, just recently they sent over, that was like 180 plus ballistic missiles into Israel. It didn't do much because Israel's Iron Dome and the U.S. actually shot down all these missiles, or the majority of them. The damage came from the missiles falling onto the country. But with that said, Iran has already given the warning, don't retaliate. Israel is going to retaliate. The United States has already confirmed this, and it's actually going to happen before the election on November 5th. It's going to happen within the next 18 to 19 days. It could happen today. We just don't know. But now Russia's getting involved. And with Russia getting involved, they are just putting more pressure on Israel. Don't attack what we tell you not to attack. Okay? Don't attack it. Don't attack the nuclear facilities. Don't attack nuclear infrastructure. Because guess what? If Israel decides to attack nuclear facilities and nuclear infrastructure, well, Russia is going to have to figure out who else they're getting stuff from. Okay? They're going to figure out, how much can they send to Iran to help Iran? Again, to be their ally. We're going to figure this out very soon because, like the U.S. Officials have said over the past couple of days, this attack is going to happen before the upcoming election. Now, here's the last thing I want to leave you with. We've been hearing for months now, there's going to be a black swan event that's going to happen either 1 month before the election, up to 1 month after the election. We have like 2 weeks left up until the election. So that means now, and then in 6 weeks, is when we are going to experience some black swan event here in the United States. Again, this could be a declaration of war. This could be an attack on U.S. soil. This could be another assassination attempt. We have no clue, but that's what we're hearing from the FBI and other officials. So, as we get more information on this, I promise I will bring you all the latest news and updates. But as of today, that is what we know. So again, thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.